At 30,000 feet, the sky is a vast, seemingly endless expanse, a place where millions of people travel every single day. But what if that journey, that routine flight, suddenly turned into a life or death struggle? This is the story of EasyJet Flight 6074, a flight that came just 19 seconds from disaster. November 2019, EasyJet Flight 6074, a routine trip from Milan to London, was nearing its destination. On board, 150 passengers, including families, business travelers, and flight crew, were going about their usual in-flight routines. Outside, the vast expanse of the sky seemed peaceful, a world of calm till it wasn't. At the same moment, another aircraft, a Turkish Airlines flight, was also flying across the sky, heading in the opposite direction. Both planes, despite careful planning and navigation, were on a collision course. The air traffic control ATC team, responsible for guiding both aircraft safely through the air, was unaware of the danger until it was nearly too late. As the two planes moved closer, the controllers, who had been monitoring each aircraft's position, received an alarming signal. The planes were now on a converging path. The system detected that the planes were within 1,000 feet of each other, closer than what is considered safe. A collision was imminent, and there was no time to waste. In the cockpit of EasyJet Flight 6074, the pilots were oblivious to the looming danger, but at air traffic control, the situation was escalating fast. With mere seconds to spare, the ATC team was forced to act. EasyJet 6074, climb now. Immediate action required. Climb to avoid traffic. In a split second, the pilots of EasyJet Flight 6074 reacted. They pushed the throttle forward, sending the plane into a rapid climb, desperately attempting to avoid the collision. Technically speaking, modern aviation is incredibly safe. The system that guides these planes is designed to avoid these kinds of disasters. But it was human reaction, the quick thinking of the pilots and air traffic controllers, that prevented catastrophe. The plane didn't crash, and the passengers didn't know how close they came to disaster. But the question lingers. What if they hadn't acted so swiftly? What if the technology had failed? What if those 19 seconds weren't enough? The aftermath of EasyJet Flight 6074 was a wake-up call to aviation authorities around the world. The near miss, as it was officially labeled, highlighted the fine line between disaster and safety. Investigations were launched, lessons were learned, and changes were made to further reduce the risks of mid-air collisions. New protocols were put in place to ensure that such a close call would not happen again. In the world of aviation, safety is a constant battle against time and technology. While the systems in place such as collision avoidance systems and air traffic control are some of the most sophisticated in the world, human error and technological failures can still occur. But what makes aviation one of the safest modes of travel is the continuous drive to improve, to learn from these moments, and to make sure that the next flight is even safer than the last. While the technology and systems of aviation are crucial, it's important to remember that at the heart of every flight are people. The pilots, the air traffic controllers, the ground crew, they are all trained to make split-second decisions in situations of extreme pressure. And it's their courage, skill, and dedication that often save lives, even when the world is unaware of the danger they just faced. Those 150 passengers on EasyJet 6074, unaware of the disaster that had just been avoided, landed in London as scheduled. They walked off the plane, carrying on with their lives, never knowing how close they came to never making it home. But for the pilots, the air traffic controllers, and anyone who has been involved in a close call, the memory stays. It reminds us all just how fragile life can be, how every second counts. 19 seconds. It's a reminder of the unpredictability of life, the value of quick thinking, and the importance of the systems and people who work tirelessly to keep us safe. For EasyJet Flight 6074, that moment of danger passed, but for the rest of us, it's a stark reminder: in the sky, on the ground, or wherever we go, we must always be prepared for the unexpected, because sometimes Those 19 seconds mean everything. Next time you board a flight, remember, safety isn't just about technology, it's about the people, the decisions, and those precious seconds that can change everything.